Previously on The Final Pitch, investors Joseph Calata, Henry Lim Bonleong, and Mika Tan issued business challenges to their chosen entrepreneurs. This week, venture capitalist and sportsman Joe Magsaysay invites his entrepreneurs for an unexpected day of hits and misses. The Philippine Islands, home to over 100 million people, has one of the fastest growing economies in Asia. But critical to its future growth is the emergence of the modern day heroes that are the backbone of the economy, the entrepreneurs. My name is John Aguilar, and I'm an entrepreneur television producer based in Manila. I've gathered 4 self-made multi-millionaire and billionaire investors from different industries to fund and support the next great Filipino company. Henry Lim Bonleong, paper mogul and award-winning agri-technology entrepreneur. Joseph Calata listed his company at age 31 and is the leading distributor of agri-products in the country. He is the Philippines' youngest self-made billionaire. Jose Joemag Magsaysay, co-founder of a well-loved global food brand and now full-time venture capitalist. And Mika Tan, millennial CEO of the MFT Group of Companies, with a vision to become a strategic partner to 100 businesses globally. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level through an extensive mentorship and business development bootcamp unlike any other. In the end, they face the investors in a once-in-a-lifetime funding round. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch.
My name is Joe Magsaysay, and I'm a venture capitalist.
Who would have thought that a venture capitalist and one of the founders of a massive food empire would choose to spend his days off like this?
I'm a believer in if you work hard, you have to play hard. You release your anger or whatever stress you have, and I think it's a good venue to do that.
As one of the most respected leaders in the franchising industry, Joemag has fulfilled the responsibilities of running a global Filipino company and finding new business opportunities. But during his free time, he spends as much of it as he can engaging in his passion sports.
If you look at archery, sailing, and biking, it's a sport that where you're alone. So I'm not a fan really of team sports. I'm more of individual sports. Being an introvert, I seek a lot of alone time. My wife is also something special because every time I go into sport, I go into sailing. She studies sailing, goes sailing now with me. And then I went dirt biking, she's dirt biking now. I went archery, she went archery. And then I had to talk with her. You know, Ines, you keep on studying, doing everything I do. Then I realized she wants always to be with me. So I'm happy with that because I now understand her. That's what she likes to do. So which is good because the last 20 years while running the business, I didn't have enough time like the time I have with her now.
Clearly, his love for his wife and outdoor activities reflect his taste for adventure and sense of passion. And it's this same passion that keeps him boldly successful in business.
What inspired me to become an entrepreneur was trying to find extra income to support myself and my family.
It was 1992, and Joemag was trying to find a way to augment his income. He had been building a portfolio in the fast food industry for the past 10 years and had tried various reselling businesses on the side.
Eventually, 3 future partners asked me if I wanted to join a business, which they already started. And I said, yeah, why not?
An investment of 35,000 pesos from each of the 4 founders became the beginning of a mega brand that would one day expand to the different corners of the globe.
And eventually I found myself running the business already.
Despite identifying himself as an introvert who highly values his alone time, in everything else in life, Joemag is a team player.
I'll never forget the break that my 3 partners gave me when I was 32 years old. That's why I'm a venture capitalist now. I want to see young people or people who need a break when sometimes all they need is capital, organization. I want to provide that for them and maybe mentor them also. And together we'll grow.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning.
Welcome to the headquarters of Jose Magsaysay, more famously known as Joemag. So at one point in Joemag's career, he was an employee, and his partners Eventually, the ones who put up Potato Corner offered to make him a partner. That day that they made him a partner, I guess can be etched in history as one of the best decisions because Joemag helped grow the brand to what it is today. Present in 7 countries with more than 900 stores worldwide.
Thank you, John. Well, hi, entrepreneurs. My life has been all about being given a break. When I was studying, I was in college, given a break. With my first job, given a break. In so many ways. The next part of my life, I want to give others a break. I want to choose somebody who's really passionate about what they like. Someone who I can see has a potential for explosive growth. And that's the kind of break I want to do with partners. I have no business alone. I am business with partners always. Looking forward to being with you guys.
You're very lucky because he's going to actually take you on a tour of the facility that helped grow the Potato Corner brand to a worldwide, very well-loved Filipino brand.
All right, let's go. Guys, this is our mock-up store or a test kitchen also. So a lot of product development and training happens in this area right here. Hello, good morning. Good morning. So this is Khit.
Hello, Khit.
Mark.
How are you?
Yeah.
Mike.
Then Mitch and Vincent. So I hope with you, for the Middle East, we can do hyper growth also and explosive growth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. We might buy into and be an investor in their companies and help them grow their companies as well.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking for someone who is like me. I'm extreme right brain. So extreme right brain people are very creative. Entrepreneurs are really very creative people. So I'm looking for that, especially for startups, because you need to be very creative to get in the market.
I'm very, very excited and happy that Mr. Magsaysay chose me to be one of his mentees. When he started, he was just small. He started in his backyard. He's already a global brand. And that's where I also want to be.
Actually po, sobrang saya kasi sa dream ko na si Joemag talaga yung pipili sa akin. Sobrang dami na inaasahan na matutunan from him kasi syempre expert na siya eh.
So I think what's really exciting is that, one, I think Joe is a super progressive guy. When I spoke to Joe during the pitch was, he's also very interested in technology, actually revamping, professionalizing the company, sort of bringing in new and younger millennials to help grow the business. So I think the future is really all about technology, and I think he's able to see into the future.
One of the things I'm most impressed with is his work ethic. He started from the bottom and built his way all the way to the top. And we're hoping to learn just his business sense of how he was able to create such a massive empire here in Manila, because business is done differently here. The people here are unique and they're special.
So thank you for dropping by my office. I'm so blessed that you guys are here. You know, I'm so happy that I'm meeting you. Today, I'd really like to see what kind of person you guys are by looking at the way you are as a person, how you understand instructions. And to me, that sets the tone of the kind of partner that I will have. I'm going to give you a business challenge today. Please change into your sports attire.
For the challenge later, will it be dangerous?
It is. Very dangerous. But the danger is a very calculated risk, like in any other business. And now, we're going to the venue.
Up next on the final pitch. Next thing you have to do is to shoot this cup off of Joemag's head. Welcome to the headquarters of Jose Magsaysay, more famously known as Joemag. Joemag's chosen entrepreneurs tour the headquarters of the famous food brand that he helped build.
Well, I've made it clear from the very start of Final Pitch that I look at the person more than the business.
And they are given a hint of what's coming next.
For the challenge later, will it be dangerous?
It is. Very dangerous. But the danger is a very calculated risk, like in any other business.
Before they head off to this week's business challenge, Joe Magsaysay shared a few nuggets of wisdom to his chosen entrepreneurs.
What other aspects or qualities do you look for in a business when you're making an investment?
First is mastery of self. I want a partner who wants to learn more about himself or already knows who he is or who she is. Then I look at a person who has knowledge about the business environment they're in. So definitely, it's knowledge about the industry you're in. And then lastly, it's knowledge about how you do your business. So mastery in three major things is very important. Hopefully, together, we do explosive growth. I'm going to give you a business challenge today, and please change into your sports attire.
Okay, let's do this.
See this, guys.
We'll have an archery challenge because I'd like to see their ability to learn quickly, to absorb instructions in a sport that's very focused. Then, of course, because of archery, you have a target. And business is all about achieving targets. And that's part of the challenge, how to achieve your target right away.
Hello once again, entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Benel Archery Range, owned and operated by the legendary Asian champion, Earl Yap. So today, you're here for your business challenge. That's right, it is a business challenge. You might be wondering, how can shooting an arrow to a target be related to business?
What we're looking for now in this challenge is how you can receive information, instructions, many different levels of instructions like holding the arrow, holding the riser, holding the bow, aiming, anchor points, hitting the target. Like in any other business, there's always a target. Your target sales, target financial ratios, everything has a target. So this one, we'll see how you can hit the target and we'll evaluate you from here.
And also, this is a family sport. The Magsaysays have done this for years. So I'd like to call in now your coach for the day, the eldest son of Joemag, Mike Magsaysay.
Hi, Mike. Okay. Hello, John. Hello, guys. Welcome. So, first of all, to everyone here, I know this is something different. This is something new. I hope you guys will enjoy. I'll be coaching you guys. Thank you for the honor. But first of all, this is a challenge. You must win it. I hope you guys understand the rules. The mechanics will be there. But first, before the mechanics, I want to make sure that you guys understand that this is a sport and this is also a weapon. Please take care, and everyone watching this, be safe.
So as Malcolm Gladwell has famously said, it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get really good at something. So right now we're going to give you 1 hour of practice to get good as much as you can, and we'll see what happens. So good luck.
Actually, yung challenge today na binigay ni Sir Joemag, exciting siya masyado. At saka kasi yung archery, first time ko talaga yun. So parang na-excite ako dun.
The hour flies by, and now it's time for the entrepreneurs to put their newfound skills to the test. You might be wondering what's next. Well, we want to find out how much you really want Joemag's investment. Next thing you have to do is to shoot this cup off of Joemag's head. We're just messing.
All right, guys, so right now we're going to start the challenge. First thing is, your goal is to shoot as many arrows as you can. All right, so you guys have 2 minutes. Shall we? Ready? Last second! And you're done.
It's my first time doing archery, and so as entrepreneurs, you always have to learn new things at the speed of light.
Last shot! Last arrow!
It applies to my business because it's like we make decisions every day and we have to do decisions left and right. So with archery, you can maybe learn fast and decide fast in business.
One of the entrepreneurs emerges as the clear winner of this round. But Joemag wants to put them through another test. Entrepreneurs, good job with your first challenge. I'm sure you have deduced by now that that's not it. That's really not the challenge. In fact, that was just to set you up for this moment. Up next. In 3, 2, 1. Joemag's entrepreneur picks Vince, Khit, Mitch, and Mark are tasked to learn a new skill and put their abilities to hit the target to the test.
Your goal is to shoot as many arrows as you can in 2 minutes.
Entrepreneurs, good job with your first challenge. I'm sure you have deduced by now that that was just to set you up for this moment right now.
The Egg Drop Challenge is very special to me and my family because it's what my kids used to play when they were growing up. We give them tools and an egg, and then they protect it. Then we drop the egg at a certain height, and then the ones that survive without breaking are the ones that win. In front of you are boxes with materials that will help you protect this egg from a drop. So the lesson here behind this challenge is we want to see the limited resources you have in that box is how you can be creative enough to protect this egg from a drop.
So the archery challenge was meant to give the winner an advantage. So Mike, would you care to give them a rundown of the way they scored for the archery?
The way we scored it is the total points based on the score. First place goes to Maria Health. Second place goes to Big Guys Pizza. Third place, Fight Shape. And fourth, Khit. The benefit is that they get extra items to get to select from you. First place gets the first pick. These items are 2 pieces of glue sticks, 10 pieces of barbecue sticks alongside 2 rubber bands, a yarn and a nylon string set, and lastly, a bunch of rubber bands.
As the winner of the archery challenge, Vince gets the advantage of picking first from the range of items. What would you like to pick?
I will take the bamboo straws with the rubber bands.
Okay, here you go. Good choice. The rest of the entrepreneurs take their picks.
I'll take the rubber bands.
Sticks.
There.
We're going to give you exactly 1 hour to protect your eggs. Your time starts now.
And what are the gloves for? What the hell are the gloves for? What's this for? I don't get it.
What we do with the family before, and from experience with egg drop contest, we normally put a parachute to slow down the speed. The parachute helps a lot. And I can see Mitch is using the parachute, and I'll see if there are any other guys who will use the parachute to slow down the drop.
With time running out, some entrepreneurs scramble to finish their egg contraptions, while some decide to discard their first work and completely start from scratch.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm inspired by Mark's doing.
I took a look at the 4 entrepreneurs' work. It's kind of funny and really kind of creative too. It's really interesting to see how they're able to use the resources they have in the box.
And your time is up. Hands off the table. Okay, so as you can see, while you were working, we set up this ladder because we're gonna drop your creations. Okay, just join us over here. First up is Vincent of Maria Health. Tell me about your design.
Well, the core innovation around this is using the springs to absorb the impact. Hopefully it withstands the test of gravity.
Let's see if the springs will be enough. 3, 2, 1.
The egg challenge was very rewarding. I think as an entrepreneur, you're always looking to be resourceful, being creative.
Up next is Mitch of Fight Shape and Butter Coffee.
So the key innovation here is going to be a parachute to slow down the descent of the egg and keep Joemag's chicken baby safe from any potential danger. We've got a nice little cradle made for some gloves and a possible cushioning to absorb the fall.
Let's see if it holds up. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't sound so good.
So it was a really interesting blend of mental preparation and how it prepared you to execute a game plan properly. So I think it was a well-designed challenge and it was a lot of fun.
Mark of Big Eyes Pizza steps forward to try out his design.
I patterned it into look like a sea urchin or a nest so that when it falls, it just rotates and goes there.
That did not look good.
I think I learned a lot from this experience about how to use all the resources that you have and make something out of it.
The last entrepreneur steps forward. Khit of Khit's Homemade Products. Okay, so talk to me about your design.
Ginawan ko lang po siya ng parang foam as a base para malamot lang yung pagkabagsak niya so hindi siya mababasag.
In 3, 2, 1.
Siguro yung natutunan ko today, patience at saka dapat kung sa business mo, parang bawat galaw mo, nag-aaralan mo talaga before ka gumawa ng move to be able na maging successful.
The winner of this challenge will be revealed during the final pitch. Next week on The Final Pitch.
Today's challenge is not so much a challenge as it is an opportunity for each of you to get to know the best business leaders.
Why you're in this business, why they should invest in you.
Ask why you should exist when there's so many out there.